Hey there guys, and in today's episode I've realised that I made a mistake which I explained to you guys within the episode. If you want to know what that mistake is, then stick around because it's coming up next. Hey everybody and welcome back to Ballymoon Castle. So on today's episode I just want to give you guys the results of the poll that I had in the last video, and the poll was which seed would you like me to plant in field 18, and I gave you a couple, actually about 4 different choices. You could have wheat, barley, canola or soybeans, and 66% of you guys voted for soybeans, so that's what we'll be putting into the ground. Now today to do that we're going to use the Ford TW35 because it's 187 brake horsepower and the seeder that we've got requires 180. So that's going to be on the to-do list for today. I've also replaced the combine harvester that we had. We had a case combine, but I've sold that and replaced it with something a bit better, I think. It's a bit older, don't get me wrong, but I do like the people that make them. But we'll keep that for another episode because there's no point in me taking a trip all the way over there to see it. I might as well just show you in here. I'll go to the garage and I'll scroll to the end, and I've gone and got us the Mega 208 and the header and header trailer to go with it. Now, yes, it is only a small combine, but going on the size of the field that we've got, you know, it's not necessary at the moment to have a big combine taking up space, costing us money that we don't necessarily need to spend. I mean, this is the field that we've got here, you know, so there's absolutely no point in going ahead and, you know, getting something ridiculously big that's just gonna get caught up on everything. Now I just want to have a check. I'm not too sure. I think I do. Yes, we do. Right. I'm just gonna get a cultivator hooked up to, what should we put it on? I'm thinking, see, I'm still learning all the horsepowers of these tractors that we've got on the farm. Yeah, we'll put it on the JCB for the time being because the JCB's, I think, just around the corner here. So while I'm running around to get the JCB, I just want to give a couple of my subs a shout out. Now the first one is Martin Doyle, and he's a regular commenter on my channel, and he's basically just replying to the answer that, you know, replying with an answer saying that I would plant soybeans in your field. I like to plant them on my farm, right? So I don't know if that means on his farm in real life or his farm on the game. Then we've got another shout out again to another player, and his name is Mystic Gamers. Sorry, I'm trying to read this off the other screen. It's Mystic Gamers, and he's kind of replying to the last episode where I was using the steam cleaner over there. Now he's just said it's normally called a pressure washer. So thanks for the comment to Mystic Gamers. And then one more is to William6495, and he was just telling me about the whole sound and everything. You know, you guys can now hear the tractors a bit better, and he says that sounds perfect. So all good. So thank you guys for sharing the feedback on the video. It's much appreciated. So as far as I know, the cultivator should just be, yeah, we've driven straight past. Just gonna get the cultivator out of here, and then we'll head over to our field 18, and then I'm gonna set up a course for a cultivator, because I know that the seeder that we've got can cultivate at the same time, but I do like the idea of having a smoother surface for my seeds to be planted into. I don't want it to have to kind of fight its way through big chunks of ploughed up field. And there we go, job's a good one. Please sir, do a good job. Don't let me have to come back. I've got other things to do. Right, so while he's busy doing that, we'll just take a run down here. There's the seeder that we're going to use. So we will just take a trip down through here. What we'll do is we'll have a run through here because we can. This is where all the cows and everything gather. We want to go this way so that I can get out. Oh wow, what's all that over here? I've not seen these before. Check it out, we've got windows in the roofs and they move up. That's pretty cool. Right, so then that's a light, and then we've got curtains. Oh, look at that, everybody! How cool is that? How cool is that? I like it. Right, so we'll just come on out here. That's cool, so that's what all that does. Sweet. Right, so we're going to use, like I said before, we're going to use the TW35 or 2.5 as it displays there, but we all know that it's not the 2.5, it's the 3.5. Right, so I'm going to get this all hooked up to the seeder, and then I'm not too sure if I need to put seed in the seeder or not. I can't remember if I've done that already. I think I may have done, considering it's parked round that side. So you guys wanted soybeans, and we've got soybeans in there, so it's all good. Now, can we remember? Actually, we'll just set it up from here. So that's going to be on the fertilizer and seeding. That one, field 18, 6 meters southwest, going north. 1, 2, 3 headlands. Compute. So in theory, right, we could actually just copy the same course as that of the cultivator there, because the widths are the same. But I'm not going to, because I'm going to obviously do this. I want to save all my courses independently so that I can put them all neatly into folders, and then I've got one set out for each and everything. And obviously as our equipment gets bigger, we'll make new courses and things for it, and then we'll obviously get rid of courses when we sell the implement. So if we were to go and sell this tomorrow, for instance, and buy, I don't know, maybe a 12 meter or a 50 meter seeder, which we're not going to do obviously because the fields aren't big enough, then we would then remove all the, you know, the seeding courses that have the 6 meter width on them. Right, so I'm going to save that as field 18, 6 meter seed. First waypoint. I know the first waypoint's just up here. And I think we could probably be safe to say that we can drive the course. And I'll just sit in with this chappie while we drive, because I want to make sure we don't have any complications with that. No, 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 we don't want ridge markers. What we do want is 4-wheel drive. What else do we need? Turn up field, yep. Last couple of lanes. Turning circle, yep. Yep. Everything's good. So we'll get rid of that. And then he, or is it a she? Yes, she will carry on seeding our field. So this now gives me the opportunity to have a little chat to you guys about something that I find very important to this community, or this channel as well. To those of you who remember me back when I first started YouTube, about, I don't know, maybe just over a year ago, and one night a YouTuber by the name of Daggerwin, which you obviously all know, put up a YouTube video about a FS15 server that I was running. And literally, as that video was shown, my YouTube channel grew, and we had people joining us on our dedicated server for FS15. But then it obviously kind of slowed down, people weren't joining and things like that. So when FS15 kind of got to the end of its career, you could say, it kind of like slowed down a lot, and I took it away from being a public server and held it as a private server. We also had personal reasons on the server, you know, to make sure it was private so that none of you guys could get on it. And it was quite sad that we had to do that. I mean, I was quite upset because I had to take it away, I had to bring it down, and as you probably all know, Daggerwin has faced the same issues that we had. We had trolls, although we had quite a strong admin team that looked after everything, but we still had the odd troll here and there, and obviously we had a security breach on the channel, which in my eyes is something quite serious, and it was dealt with. And FS17 then come out, and I had a server for FS17, and it was, I think we had it up to 16 slots. I'm not too sure, I can't remember. I know it was 10. I know it was 10. And the point that I'm trying to get to, guys, is if I was to put forward the idea of having another farming simulator server being brought into the world, it being brought forward to you guys, is it something that you guys would use? Is it something, you know, that we can all work together and keep it right? Or is it just going to be the same as Daggerwin's, where 2 months down the line nobody's going to be on it, and you know, I'm going to be at a loss? I mean, yes, obviously I can use it, but then again, might as well just play single player. So that's the question for this episode, everybody, and I really want every single one of you that watch this video to leave the comment or click on the little eye in the right hand corner of your screen now and cast your vote. Would you like me to get a Farming Simulator 17 server? I'll probably start it out at about 10 slots. And do you think that it's a good idea to use Discord server for the vocal side of it? Or do we just kind of, if you're on the server and you want to join Discord, you can? So I want you guys to let me know. Now, just bear in mind, guys, that if we do go for the server, it's something that I've got to pay for out of my own pocket. I don't ask for donations, I don't have a Patreon page or anything like that. It purely comes out of my own pocket, and I don't want to be at a loss. So I want you guys to think about it, and I'm gonna ask the same question in tomorrow's episode as well, because I don't want to just go ahead and get it and then nobody likes interested in it. The reason that I'm thinking about bringing another one out is purely on the basis that Daggerwin has obviously stopped using his, or his is no longer available to the public. And I'm sure by the amount of people that use Daggerwin's server that, you know, people still know about me and the fact that I had servers, and I'm willing to get another server because of how much I know you guys enjoy playing the game. So if any of you guys that do play or did play on Daggerwind's server, now I'm not trying to gain, you know, all the players from Daggerwind's side to come to my channel or anything like that. It's not what I want. What I want to do is I want to bring a multiplayer game back to you guys, to those of you that appreciate the entirety of it all, and not just the, oh, let's just go and mess around for a bit. Those of you who take it seriously, that's who I want to do it for. And so that's why I'm asking each and every single one of you to cast a vote, please. I want to bring a server back. It's something that I enjoyed doing. I enjoyed playing on it. I would obviously also do, you know, a couple of episodes a week, you know, maybe 1 or 2 episodes every week, with you guys as well. So if that's something that you guys would be interested in, and you think it's a good idea, please let me know via voting in the right hand corner, clicking on the little I symbol, or leaving a vote in the comment section below. So enough of talking about that. So as we can see, we've now finished our trip around the sides, or our headlands. We did 3 headlands, and now we're continuing with the north to south runs on the field. It shouldn't take too long now. Once we get started properly, we should be able to do pretty well. I really like that tractor. Probably one of my favorites. I also have another map that I'm currently using this tractor. I shall show you quickly. It was part of the contest, the mod contest. Not that one. It's not that one. It is this one here. The Fiat Agri. Awesome little tractor. Fantastic little tractor. Believe it or not, when you start giving it the turbo and everything like that, and you put it up to 162 brake horsepower, it is still got enough power to pull that. Yes, it does. Absolutely crazy, but it still pulls it without even thinking about it. JCB is just plodding along because it's got like 200 and odd brake horsepower. I think if we run up to the side of it, I'll be able to tell you. I think it's 230 brake. Yeah, that's the 3230 series, 3000 series. Absolutely fantastic little tractor, nice and quick. Go on, you beast. And no, I'm not talking about the woman driving it. I'm talking about the tractor. I don't want people going, what are you calling them a beast for? No, it's not. This is the beast right here. This monstrosity of a Ford, the Mark II. Look at it, black smoke puffing away. Shall we see if the JCB does? Nothing. Nothing. It's not even breaking a sweat. Jeez. Right, so I think what we will now have to do as well, once we've finished seeding, is we'll probably have to put down a layer of fertilizer. So that we'll probably do that in the next episode. I just want to have a look at this. Right, so ooh, I think we've made a mistake, everybody. I think we should have held off in planting these soybeans. Should have at least held off till the 4th or 5th week. Damn it. Right, we shall not forget that next time. It's the only 2 that you have to plant mid-autumn, mid-spring, sorry. Oh dear. Okay, not to worry. It just means that we're gonna have to harvest it the end of, like, hopefully that last week of summer going into autumn. Hopefully somewhere around here. We should be okay, realistically. We should be fine. We're still gonna get it in. It's not like we're gonna fail anyway. So we'll just go back. Right. So these episodes for me now, you know, I'm kind of getting the hang of them. You know, obviously I might still be nowhere near the professionalism of other YouTubers that are out there that have been doing this a lot longer than me. I found it a struggle just to be able to talk to you guys for half an hour and figure out what I'm going to talk about. Sometimes I still sit there going, yeah, I forgot what I'm going to talk about now. Quick, think of something else. And then I find myself with a blank mind and I'm stood there going, right, I don't know what to talk about. So I'm sorry about that, guys. I am obviously still new to this. This is what, now my 3rd week of releasing a episode every day. Obviously Saturday and Sundays I don't upload. I don't release on a Saturday and a Sunday. Although I do record on a Sunday, like today I'm recording this episode on a Sunday to go out tomorrow, but that'll be today for you guys. So yes, I recorded this yesterday. That's what I meant to say. And that's pretty much how I do all of my episodes. I record them the day before and try and get them up, and that's purely just because of the time that I have and things like that, or the time that I don't have, I should say. You know, I am very, very limited at time at the moment with work and things. But I try my best to keep my promise to you guys and bring you the videos on a daily basis. I have also updated my YouTube banner. It now has my schedule on it. Obviously it doesn't tell you what I'm releasing, but I think you guys can pretty much figure it out. It's going to be like 2 Ballymoon, 2 Crossroads, and then, you know, an episode of something. Now it could just be like a time lapse, or it could be a single player video from another game like Spin Tires or Euro Truck or something like that. Or it could be a multiplayer game of Farming Simulator, you know, a local hosted game. But going back to the server, if you guys did want to do the server story, then I'm seriously also thinking about doing like a home-based dedicated server, so that, you know, obviously then I'm not paying a monthly fee. But you'd obviously have to have a version of the game running on that computer, and also the computer would have to be switched on 24 hours a day. And, you know, I don't think I can do it, but it's just, do I want to do it straight away? So if you guys show the interest, like a massive interest in wanting me to get another server, you know, then I'll seriously think about it. But, you know, when you cast your vote as well, guys, I would like you to just head into the comment section and just let me know why you think I should or why I shouldn't get a server. You know, I'd like to hear what you guys think to it all as well. Right, so they're nearly finished this field now. So what I will do, guys, is I think I'm probably gonna call it a day on this episode for now. We've got some rain forecast for tomorrow by the looks of it. That's the weather thing that I've got up there, so if I take that away. Yeah, to get that up, you press left Alt key plus F at the same time, and it brings that up. So yeah, what have we learnt in today's episode? We've learnt that McSTALLION YT is a moron and has failed miserably at the first hurdle of the Seasons mod, and has planted his soybeans about 3 to 4 weeks early. So that's a good start, but it's part of the learning curve. That's how things go, that's how we learn. Now this guy should in theory be on his last pass. So we'll just jump into him, which he is, because I can see his stop marker up there. So that's good. So what I'll do is I will put this, when he gets to the top, I'll put him away. And I will finish seeding this. And I might... yeah, I'll finish seeding this field. And then I'll throw down a course of fertilizer as well before the next episode. Just so that we're not boring you guys on that one. Right, so he's finished that one, so I can get rid of that course. And what I'll do is I'll just stop him over here. Actually no, I'll drive it down to the pressure washer. See what I did there, Mystic? See what I did there? I'm only playing, buddy, I'm only playing. So we'll put that there for the time being, and we'll turn him off, and we'll come back up to the field. And I shall say my goodbyes. So thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed the episode, please head down below and leave me a like. And while you're there, if you haven't subscribed, hit that big red subscribe button to keep you up to date of all the new releases that I do. Let's Plays every day. And just chatting away, talking to you guys, having a bit of fun. So until next time, take care everybody. This is McSTALLION YT. I will see you soon. Bye bye.